Good evening, students. Here today I am going to start second chapter, that is accounting for partnership firm fundamentals. So from this chapter I have taken a question. This side I have written the question and this side I have solved the sum. So question is like ABC are equal partners having capital of rupees 60,000, 60,000 and 80,000. Along with this, some conditions are given. Some points are given. First point is interest on capital 5% per annum. Point number B, drawings of A rupees 20,000, B rupees 30,000 and C rupees 20,000. In third point, profit for the year rupees 1,80,000. It means they have given the profit of rupees 1,80,000 for the year. Next, she will get a salary of rupees 12,000. It means what? Partners, she will get salary of rupees 12,000 per annum. That is also per annum. Number 5, interest on drawing rupees 10%. It means what? Whatever amount they have withdrawn. It means they have withdrawn 20, 30 and 20,000. On this withdraw, they have to give some interest to the firm. And lastly, they have given 10% profit to general reserve. It means what? 10% of the net profit, we need to transfer that profit to general reserve. Let's start solving the question. So our comedy is like particulars amount, and we will be asked to prepare profit and loss appropriation account. Profit and loss appropriation account is the extension of profit and loss account. So let's start solving the question. So first we need to see why is profit given. Why is profit, net profit for the year given. So in the condition number 3, point number 3, profit for the year given rupees 1,80,000. So on credit side we will write profit and loss account. I have written a short form to try to write in a directly profit and loss account. So profit and loss account rupees 1,80,000. Next, see what I have written on debit side, general reserve. See where general reserve is given. Yeah. See in the last point they have given 10% profit to general reserve. It means whatever profit given in this year, from this profit we need to transfer 10% profit to general reserve. So on debit side I have written 10% profit. I calculated 10% 1,80,000 and written on debit side to general reserve rupees 18,000. 10% of 1,80,000. Now I will come down to first point. Interest on capital 5% per annum. So first you need to understand what is interest on capital. Interest on capital means what? Whatever capital partners have invested at the time of making partnership, that is their capital, and on this capital firm needs to give some interest to the partner. It means what? Partners have invested some amount to the firm, they have given some capital to the firm, and on this capital firm needs to give some interest to the firm. So we can understand it is the expenditure for the firm, and according to nominal account all expenses comes in debit side. We know this side will put all expenditure and this side will put all income for the firm. So it is a firm needs to give interest, so it is the expenditure for the firm, so we will write it on debit side. And now see I have written as 3,000. So we need to understand how I calculated it. It means 5% is given. See 5% interest is given on their capital. And what is the capital of A? 60,000. So I have written directly, you try to write it in the by solving it. So 60,000 I calculated 60,000, 5% of 60,000. I calculated 5% of 60,000 is coming 3,000. So I have written 3,000. Again B, this capital is 60,000. So I calculated 5% of 60,000 is coming 3,000. And C, this capital is rupees 80,000. So I have calculated 80,000 into 5 by 100. 5% of 80,000 is coming 4,000. In total I have written 10,000. Hopefully it's clear to you. Now come down to a second point. Drawings of A rupees 20,000, B rupees 3,000 and C rupees to 20,000. It means what? A, B and C has withdrawn some amount during the year. It means in the whole year they have withdrawn some amount. And A has withdrawn 20,000, B withdrawn 30,000 and C has withdrawn rupees 20,000. So A, B and C they have withdrawn some amount from the farm. So they need to give some interest to the farm. This time farm is getting some interest from the partner because partner has withdrawn some amount from the farm. So a partner needs to give some interest to the farm. So it is a we can directly understand that it is the income of the farm. Farm will get some interest from the partners on their drawings. So all all income comes in credit side. So I have written interest on drawings. So A has withdrawn 20,000. 20,000 into 10 by 100, 6 by 12. You may have some doubts why I have written 6 by 12. 6 by 12 means what? 6 months out of 12 months. Why I have written this? Because nothing is mentioned when they have withdrawn. Nothing there is mentioned. Just given A has withdrawn rupees 20,000. It may have that has withdrawn 20,000, some amount on January, some amount on February, some amount on March. In a whole year, in a total, has withdrawn rupees 20,000. So we cannot calculate directly 10% of 20,000. That will be wrong because in a whole year, in a together of the totally withdrawn rupees 20,000. So if whenever we get this kinds of question, obviously we need to take is called average month. It's called average month and we have to take average month of 6 months. Make it clear. B has withdrawn 30,000, 10 by withdrawn. Saying again 30,000. It means what? B has withdrawn 30,000 in total. Nothing is mentioned when B has withdrawn. Maybe some amount on January, some amount on February, some amount on March, like this. In a whole year, B has withdrawn 30,000. So in this point also, you have to take average month as a 6 month. So after calculating this, I got 1,000 for A, interest on drawing, B 30,000, 6% visit, I am getting 1,500 and C 20,000. Again C has withdrawn 20,000. So I calculate 20,000 10 by 100 to 6 by 12. Every time you have to do 6 by 12. It means it is called average month. They are getting 1,000. So I explained you about general reserve, the interest on capital. Then C is getting where C, which one is given? C, C, condition 4. She will get a salary of rupees 20,000 per month. It means per annum. It means in a whole year she will get rupees 12,000 salary. So it is the expenditure for the farm. So I will written it on this side. And next what will do? Nothing is we done the all points. Point number 1 I have done, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So we have done all the points. Now what you need to do is same like as ledger. We'll make total of credit side is coming 1,83,500. Next what we'll do, out of this 1,83,000 we'll deduct all the expenditure and get the divisible profit. It's called divisible profit. Out of 1,83,500 we'll deduct 18,000, we'll deduct 10,000, we'll deduct 12,000. So we'll deduct all this, what we will get? 1,43,500. After deducting 18,000, 10,000, 12,000 from 1,83,500, we will get 1,43,500. And this is called divisible profit. After deducting all expenditure, we got 1,43,500. So this amount we need to divide among all the partners in their profit sharing ratio. Now we need to see what is profit sharing ratio. See here it is given A, B, C are equal partners. Equal partner, it means what? Their profit sharing ratio is 1:1:1. It means equal partners. So I divided equally this 1,43,500. So how I see, give me one example, how I have done it, like A, 1,43,500 into 1 by 3. It means it's given equal partners, so 1 by 3. So A is getting 47,834, 47,833, 47,833. So it's coming, for balancing I have given 1 rupee extra to the A. That's all. Hopefully here understood the answer, and try to solve more and more question at your home, and thank you very much.